Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about how I got treated differently when I was in school K-12. It was such a different experience because I am diagnosed with autism and other disorders, so I knew I was treated differently because I had an IP meeting and I needed more services and more supports than other people with other disabilities in the classroom too. I was raised in special education all of my life and I did some mainstream classes, but I knew just from being in the special educational classrooms I was in, I knew I needed more support than other people. It was very eye-opening to see that everyone has different needs and different services, and I know I got treated differently and I got treated special compared to other people with disabilities or other people with autism. I noticed it a lot in middle school. That was one of the hardest times in my life, was going to a new middle school downtown, and I had a lot of emotions and a lot of anger and frustrations when I was taking my classes. It was very hard, and I knew when I was with my teachers, they treated me differently. It was more of a emotional support person too that helped me, because I was just special and I knew that. I knew that I'm rare and I knew I needed a different kind of support than other people. It was very nice that I had that support in middle school, because when I was in middle school, I had someone with me all the time. I could go to a place and feel safe and go to them, and they could reassure me and just help me when I was struggling with my emotions and doing schoolwork. I had a place to go to, like the resource room, and everyone was there for me. I knew that they treated me differently in the way that was more personal and more of a companionship too, so I didn't feel left alone. And all like the other activities I was going to, they were there too, but I actually did, when I was with my peer educators and resource teachers, they did non-typical things with me compared to other students, and I just needed that emotional support and system in my school because I totally felt left alone. I noticed that I needed that right away, and it makes me feel, I know I'm very unique, especially because I have autism, and I notice that people treat me way differently because it's just something that I can't really comprehend or understand, but the teachers just do, and it's just a weird feeling that they go beyond and they really try and help me compared to what my needs were in middle school, especially. In high school, I did have teachers that cared about me. I did have my service leader that was in charge of like my services, and she was my special educational teacher, but of course I didn't have a place because my room was the special educational classroom. But when I got emotional, when I needed a break, when I needed my sensory time, I didn't really have that. My break was in the halls, was walking in the halls and trying to calm down, and that was not that good because I didn't really have that emotional support I needed in high school, and that's why I did lots more breaks than usual, because I knew it was overwhelming. So I knew I had a teacher and she knew when I was frustrated, but it was not like I had someone with me all the time in middle school and had that support that I needed. I still got treated differently in high school too, and it was kind of funny because I kind of get emotional when I notice things that people do to me and how they work with me, because it's just such a powerful thing. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain why I got treated differently, because I'm just very unique. And I'm just trying to like think why. Like I got special accommodations and special outings I did. It was very, my middle school years was very supportive, and I definitely had that support. And I am really lucky that I have the support I needed, and that they really cared for me as a person, not as a student, not as like someone with autism and other disorders. They treated me like a friend too. I needed that companionship to go through school, and when I was emotional and was physical and I was hurting myself, I knew it was just different. They just needed to treat me a lot more different. And what I mean by treated is quote, on me, they really assessed what I needed emotionally, physically wise, and everything like that. They really tried their best and they didn't give up. High school was good too, but I did get special privileges and I felt it right away. And I still get emotional when people treat me different too, because I know it's something that I am lucky I have. Like, everyone in school treated me differently, especially in the special educational classrooms. I have some teachers that really went beyond the way. And in high school, I had my main teacher, my special educational teacher, that really treated me how I needed to be treated, but I didn't get that emotional support, so I still suffered a little bit. And then even now, I feel like the services I receive from the state, such as my life coaches and my job coaches, they treat me differently. I treat them differently because it's more of a companionship and emotional person too, as long with life coaching and job coaching. They really go beyond, and my goals on my contract and my IP really go in detail of what I need, and I just know that we have something different. My dynamic with my teachers, my life coaches, my job coach is really different than the typical person that wants to be really open about their life and wants to have help, because it's just is very what I needed and what I still need, and it's very beneficial that I have that, and I'm very lucky. So I'll tell you more examples later on about how they treated me differently and the examples, but I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about it and give you the insight of my experience. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Yeah, have a great day, everyone.